Mind. You know what I'm saying? What's up, family?
Wow, wow. What's up, family?
Man, what's up, Moji?
Oh my God. Like, first of all, God bless you. Bless your team. Bless
Appreciate you, boss.
Jose, the
Yes,
whole
sir.
squad.
Yes, sir.
But it's an honor and a pleasure to actually get on this live with you. So I just wanted to say a few things. One, I've been following you for a long time. And I found you on the EYL show one day, and it just from there, regardless of all the backdrop, I joined, I
Yes,
joined
sir.
your community, and since then I have learned quite a bit, in fact, and done very well with options. But I never joined the Patreon. I'm still considering doing it because it's just you have a pretty good community. I ain't gonna lie, you
Yeah, thank you, boss.
no, absolutely. But I would tell you, you probably have a lot of so much growth that I've watched you from day one to now, and watching you kind of evolve in terms of family, in terms of
Yep.
the money, in terms of God. I want you to know, man, that there's people that you have inspired, you have motivated, you have educated, you have done quite a considerable amount and significant education in just
Yeah.
life itself, not just money.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you've been doing over this period of times that I've been watching you. I just want to bless you, man. I want to thank you. I want to just let you know how much you're appreciated by so many of us across the world. You're touching lives all over. I'm honored to have just took a chance to get on live, and here I am talking
Oh man.
to the Wall Street Trapper. My
Nah, bro,
heavens.
the pleasure is all mine, OG. The pleasure is all
Nah,
mine,
nah, man.
because you know, first of all, I just want to say thank you, man, for just being able to rock with me as I grew. You know what I'm saying? Because, you start this mission, you start this journey with one thing in mind. And I often tell people it's not about you, it's about who you have to become. You know what I'm saying? And so this is always I'm learning so much about myself, about being a leader, about what that what that what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't make yourself a leader. Your actions and how you impact people, and people, I don't want to say the word crown you, but people say, yo, because I admire what you're doing and because I learned so much from you, I don't mind following you. And I don't take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was in the streets, man. And when I went to prison, this thing stuck in my mind. One of my guys, he was a Muslim brother. His name was Rondell Goodman. And one day he told me something. We was in prison because I had a couple homies from New Orleans who used to be like jacking dudes for their weed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I got stabbed. And he said, say, Lil Leon, bro, let me just tell you something, bro. You got a lot of dudes in here that follow you, but where you leading them to? He was like, bro, you got so much potential because you know how to talk to people, bro. You know you have that in you, bro. He said, man, don't use God too wrong. He said, don't misuse God's tool. He said, bro,
Mm.
don't misuse God's tool like that. And man, that like stuck with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And so looking back now, that's one of the things I take like serious. So it's like, I want people to see me evolve in real time. I want people to always be proud that they follow me, never have to justify why they follow me. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Be like,
It
nah, I
does.
rock with dude. Like, he makes sense. His voice is me. That's my brother. That's my nephew. That's my cuz. Like, that's my homie. I want people to see that when they see me. So from somebody, I respect you, man. I respect that elder. So, bro, I appreciate you for telling me that, OG. I appreciate that.
Well, you deserve that. There's many people like myself, and like I'm 63 years of age, and
Yes, sir.
done a lot of travel in my life. Been very fortunate, very blessed. I too come from the streets. I
Yep.
made some bad decisions, and life has still been great. God has just
Yeah.
like pressed on, and our God could do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ask or even think. And this is according to the power that's within us, right?
Yes.
And I want to just say to you, man, it's just been a great pleasure to watch you. I've been watching seriously. The day you was first on EYL, And I
Mm-hmm.
was saying to myself, like, wow. And I saw some things that you went through regarding some of the relationships, and not to get into it deeply, but I do
Mm-hmm.
know that I watched you mature through
Yeah.
it. And I know that had to be challenging because these social platforms are very challenging at times. But to watch you evolve, my brother, make no mistake about it. You have been an absolute significant part of the freedom for many, and the culture is growing because of people like you just simply believing in God and what you are doing for your family. I mean, watching you just with your daughter, crying on your show about just a phone call and accepting the call. Like, you can't even imagine the love, the goodness, the graciousness that you are imparting upon so many people. Now, I'm 63, dude, and I'm gonna tell you, man, listen, I'm born and raised in Harlem. I live now. I've lived in Maryland for a number of years, and I'm now in the state of Delaware. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's just a pleasure. I will follow you all the way to the end, bro. Like, we're just gonna watch you, man. We're gonna pray for you. We're gonna watch you, and we're gonna continue to see your growth, and we're gonna continue to pass the word. Like, if you want to follow anybody who's real, there's not many people out there that's keeping it 100, not
Mm.
all the time. They talk a good talk. They say a good talk. They even walk into certain channels, and then finally they realize they switched up their momentum. Well, you don't switch.
Mm-hmm.
You're staying solid. You're
Mm-hmm.
staying solid. You're staying solid. You're staying solid. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My brother, don't you ever switch up. You keep being you,
Mm-hmm.
because you is what your purpose has been for God, and the glorifying of his I want to say his kingdom, but it's far greater than that too. It's all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got real people in real situations trying to figure it all out. And he's using you.
Mm.
God is using you
Mm-hmm.
to touch many.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to ever have that. Matter of fact, Heavenly Father, we come before your throne of grace, Lord, just to say thank you for Wall Street, Leon. We want to thank you that you continue to pour upon his heart and his spirit, that he will continue to guide many people according to your wisdom. Lord, he's been open to hear from you, and you have been continuously poured into this young man. I just want you to know, Lord, that I bless you, God. We glorify your name. We lift you on high, dear Father, and we wish that you continue to do that for the good brother. My brother, peace, love, and may you continue to walk in the spirit in which you are walking, and let no one take you from the direction in which God is leading you.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. That meant a lot to me, man. That meant a lot to me, man. I appreciate you, OG. Thank you for this. You just blessed me just now, and I accept that, and I'm going to hold on to that, even as I go on. Because one of the things I often, when I'm saying I'm praying to God, and I always ask God, like, God, show me the way. Like, show me what I need to be showing me. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody but you. Help me to keep fighting that. You know what I'm saying? So I can partner with you on this journey. So, man, thank you for that, OG. I appreciate you, man. Many
Stay,
blessings to you.
stay in the word. Stay in the
Yes,
word.
sir. Oh, yeah.
Stay in the word. Study to show yourself approved unto God and God alone. And then you watch the miracles and the glory in which he will bestow upon you and your family and all the people that you love, because you are a true vessel that's being used. And I'm telling you, I've walked this walk for a long time. I've watched the glory of God in my life, man. He's taken me from, man, where I shouldn't have been to where I am now. And I'm just thankful. And I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you. And there's probably millions of us watching you. Literally millions, man. And that's nothing. That's a real purpose that God's putting on your shoulder.
Mm.
So you continue to be prayerful. One of the things you did the other day was you apologized to your audience.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you something about that. That is so powerful,
Mm.
so impactful. Why? Because many of us, we walk down these avenues, we take these journeys, and we make mistakes. But let me just help you with something, because I just used the word mistake, and I like to elevate you a little bit. It's an experience, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a mistake. Sometimes what happens is things happen and they happen for a reason, and when they do, they're there to actually have you to evolve and grow and to become stronger and better. So all you got to do is continue to be on your knees a lot and keep looking up and keep connecting with the spiritualness and just watch the goodness of God. Watch the goodness of God. Because God is capable and able to do everything for you and your loved ones. My brother, I don't want to keep you too long. I'm so grateful to get through this live, man. Um,
Man,
Man, you are a blessing, and I hope that God gives you every desire in your heart. I hope. Oh, well, one thing I heard somebody say, what you were doing with your lady. Let me tell you something about that, man. You continue to do for your lady. You continue to bless her. You continue to support her. You continue to, because you know what? She is a queen. And if you got a good woman, I've been married over 35 years, my brother. Let me tell you something, man.
yeah.
You keep that good woman. And when they tell
Hmm.
you, oh man, you doing all this, man, listen, hear it, understand it, it's part of it, but you continue to support that woman because let me tell you something. A good woman like you have, like I have, and many of us that you have, they actually going to multiply everything you doing in your life.
Hmm.
They're going to help you multiply everything that you do in your life. That's why God said that, you have dominion over everything, replenish the earth, multiply. Well, you multiply, your woman is there to help you multiply your success, your spiritual walk, your love, your understanding, teaching you while you teach her. Like, don't let nobody ever deter you from doing that, brother. I don't care what they say, man.
I appreciate that, OG.
Yeah, you got it, man. Listen, man, until next time, man, I'm sure we'll talk again. Oh, yeah, by the way, it's because of you, my options. My thing getting crazy. Hey, yo, because I watched you in the beginning. You wouldn't actually touch options. You was
Mm-mm.
a fundamentally sound. You was understanding how to fundamental. I call it three classes. There's a fundamental analysis, which you did very well on, and then there's the technical analysis, which you're becoming even better now. But then there's a behavioral analysis.
Hmm.
And that behavioral analysis, the psychology that most people
Yep.
will never grow onto. You have
Yep.
surrounded around yourself around some good people, and they have taught you a lot of all three. And I
Yeah.
want you to know, man, stay in that because the fundamental, technical, and the behavioral is keep reading, keep having those books around you. I love that you do that. I love that you have so many composition books of writings, brother. Listen,
Yeah.
I've been following you for a long time, man. Let me tell you what it is, man. It's a pleasure to watch a man do what you have done and continue to do even under pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You under extreme pressure
Yeah.
and you holding it with a smile. You prayerful, you thankful, you're grateful, and you ain't got a problem telling God you made a mistake or you had an experience that you wasn't quite aware of that was going to happen, and then you still went on your knees. You still put it live and let people know I'm leaning on God.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something, brother. Ain't many of us left, man. You hear
Yeah.
me? Ain't many of us left, bro. Ain't
I
many of us
appreciate
left,
that,
brother.
OG.
Listen, man, you continue to walk in your blessings, man. May God continue to bless you and your family. Stay with your wife, man. Your woman is amazing. She's a great human being. I'm glad that you had her on your trip to overseas. I'm glad that you support her in her events and her inspired the things that she's aspiring to do. Don't ever stop doing that.
Yeah.
I got you, man. I'm gonna keep telling you to tell the world about you,
I
man.
appreciate you, OG.
You hear me? And listen, if you see me pop up on here, man, put me on here again because I always got some good words for you. You got me?
You
God
got
bless you, man.
that. You got that. You
Listen,
got
peace,
that. I
peace, peace.
appreciate you, OG.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. That was a blessing right there. That was one of them OG calls. I get them from ET sometimes, and they mean a lot to me when I get them. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you why. Like calls like that mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I come up in the street, right? You always had this respect for OGs, right? Because you respected their wisdom, um, and you knew that they had them put their time in. They had them pay their dues. They done paid their dues to the streets. They put their time in. So when you hear them, they talk with so much like humility and grace. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something what ET did me a while back. Maybe it was after the little situation happened. ET called me. He said, "Trap, I'm not gonna tell you right or wrong. I'm gonna just tell you that you a man of God. God is on you, and just know that we held to a different standard." And I was like, "For sure, OG, I get it." He said, "Nah, you don't get it." He said, "Just know that you held to a different standard. I watch you grow in God. I watch you grow in the spirit. I watch you held to a different standard. And so while you think you did the right thing, I want you to go back and ask God, did you do the right thing?" And he told me this weeks ago. And he said, "I'll know when you got the right answer." And he left that on, you hear me? And so the other day, this Tuesday, he called me and he called me Wednesday morning and said, "You got the right answer now." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Why you ain't just tell me that?" He was like, "You gotta do it." He said, "It ain't for me to tell you." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "You held to a different standard, bro. You don't gotta answer to nobody but God, bro. Every time." So, I just come from a word. I come from an era where you just respect them OGs, man. So I definitely respect the OG. I definitely want, just want to tell the OG, thank you for that, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I forgot my damn thing, y'all.